Let me show all of you why oil is the best trade in the world, even though it is relatively tight right now in the oil market. Let's go to the US market. The Dow Jones moved 0.05%. The S&P moved 0.08%. NASDAQ 0.34%. Russell 2000 0.09%. European markets, DAX moved 0.23%. The FTSE 0.71%. And these, 0.31, 1.15, that was actually a good move right there. 0.24, Asia markets 0.19, the Nikkei, Shanghai 0.37, the Hong Kong 0.49, 0.16, 0.07, gold, silver 0.48, gold 0.16, copper 0.41, platinum 0.02, palladium 1.22. This is a good move. Let's go, before we go to oil, let's go to bonds. 0.018, 0.001, hardly moving, right? 0.22 on the euro US dollar. The GBP 0.45, the euro GBP 0.70, 0.07 on the US dollar. CHF, euro, Australia 0.08, 0.14 on the US JPY, 0.11 on the Australian US dollar. Singapore 0.06, 0.12, 0.28. Now let's go to oil. Oil moved 1.53. That's the most out of any of the markets that you see here on CNBC. 0.151 it's saying now. It's changing as we go along. My point is that all the markets are tight right now. But even though oil itself is also tight, it is moving the most out of any other market. That's why I trade oil. And that's why oil is the best opportunity that there is out there for trading. It moves the most. Not only that, but oil has a code 2 to it. That's what you see me trading all the time, is a code 2. And it works the best out of any trading system out there. So I trade the best instrument, and I use the best trading system on the best instrument. That in a nutshell is why you want to trade oil on a daily basis. Now, if you want to trade stocks, you can trade the chart on stocks. I like doing that myself. And you can find, but you need to find the gems. You don't just trade the stocks that everybody's trading. You trade the stock that nobody's trading yet, and they only find out about it because something just came out, and you saw it first because you're sitting there watching the market all day. You jump in early. Everybody finds about it later on, and the next day, that night, and the next day the thing opens up and takes off. And you sit there and profit from it, getting in early. And that's how you can make money at the stock market. But if you want to trade the same thing over and over and over again, some index, some market of some sort, oil is by far the best trade out there. Anyways, and now you know why I trade oil. I would really like to see it start to move more. Instead of moving 75 ticks, I'd like to see it moving 150 ticks a day, which would be normal. That's normally what it moves in a day, just that the markets are tight right now, making it, harder to trade for sure, to profit from. But even though it's harder, you can still profit good from it. Oh, and by the way, apparently that move, the first trade I took on Thursday, I didn't see this news, but oil prices fall more than 1% after Libyan oil fields restart amid gas weakness. So, that's not really why it fell, obviously, because it's all programmed by computer. But they're using that as an excuse, and that is why I believe what happened was, after I took that first entry, the code changed. They did the same exact thing when Brexit came out, and the news came out for it, and all of a sudden, everything started moving. The same exact thing happened. The code that had been working all week long stopped working all of a sudden. And I believe that this same exact thing happened because of this news. They changed the code, and it all of a sudden stopped working on Thursday, which throws into doubt whether it's going to work on Friday or not. I'm not sure. I need to chart it out and take a good close look at it, which is what I'll do for my charting service when I get up in the morning. But anyway, that's why I trade oil, and that's what I think happened today. That's why I took a loss today, because they changed the code on me. They do that when some big thing comes out, all of a sudden the code changes. But it hadn't come out when I took the first trade. That's why that code worked. And then afterwards, the code stopped working, because they changed it. There's actually another code in there somewhere. I just need to find it. I don't have time to do it tonight because I'm going to go to sleep right now, but I'll find it in the morning when I get up and do the charting service. We'll figure out what it is and decide what to do for Friday's trading. Anyway, got to watch out for these big news things that come out and make the market move real big, because they'll change the code, and got to be careful of that. I should have known better, though. I should have known better. Once I saw that the code 1 was all messed up, something was wrong with it, I should have just stopped trading right there. Whenever you see something like that, it's good just to get out of the market, just to wait and stop and get out of the market, because something is wrong. And there was definitely something wrong today, and this was it, that news that came out. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow for the charting service and for more trading. Those of you who are struggling, you really should come into the charting. I think that the charting can really help you. If the charting doesn't help you, then I really don't know what to do. I put everything I got into the charting, chart it all out, show the codes. I take the exact trades I call within the charting. So the charting is the best thing that I know of to help you to trade. So outside of the codes, of course. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're learning. Hope you're being inspired by the codes. I hope you're doing well with the codes. And if not, keep trying. Don't give up. And I'll keep trying to help you. I'll be back tomorrow. Happy trading.